famous Apollo Theater, where dreams are born and legends are made, is proud to present It's Showtime at the Apollo.
Welcome to Showtime at the Apollo. What are you gonna do for us, Alcina? You breaking my hand, you know that. Are you nervous?
Yes, I'm nervous.
If you are ready for the whole Apollo experience, ready to show the world what we do, everybody see yeah. Everybody see yeah.
Now, the Apollo stage is one of the most legendary and horrifying places for any entertainer that came up in the era of talent shows. The audience would not hesitate to hold their tongues if they felt you weren't it, and you will be viciously booed. Here's a list of entertainers we know today that either met success and or was bluntly booed off the Apollo stage. Tracy Morgan. While trying to get into the comedy game, Tracy Morgan took to the Apollo stage to show off his comedy skills, but was horrifyingly booed.
I did a joke. At first guy came on before me, was on what we call a unicycle.
The guy was on a unicycle.
Yeah, he was juggling, and the crowd went crazy.
Right.
And I was backstage right over there. I said, how am I follow him? Yeah. So when I came out and I said, you guys love the guy on the unicycle? And they said, yeah. I said, my son died on the unicycle. Yeah. Oh. I did myself out. It was too late. I was done.
Though this did not deter him from his goal. Tracy says that being booed gave him the balls to basically navigate his life in the industry, and that if you can survive getting booed at the Apollo, then everything else is a cinch. He carried this attitude throughout his career, and it sure did wonders for him.
I'm stressed out, man. Just came home from jail. Everybody in jail do that same hard jail walk. You go to jail, this is everybody in jail. Not me, man. I went to jail. They thought I was on medication. Because I came through on some other stuff. I came through like this. And then they got skydiving. What are you jumping out the planes for? What are you jumping out? If the plane ain't on fire and getting made crash, sit your ass down. Sit down.
Machine Gun Kelly. Apollo being a historically black theater with a basically predominantly black audience and viewers, the last thing they expected was for someone like Machine Gun Kelly to roll up on stage. He says the minute he stepped out, he was booed ferociously, and that once he began to rap, they became quiet, and after a while, they began to cheer.
You know, being the white, like a white guy in an all-black lineup at an all-black, damn near all-black audience and the harshest theater in the world was crazy. Like, I got booed as soon as I stepped on stage.
Really?
Yeah.
They didn't even wait for you to perform?
No, I didn't have the microphone in my hand, like, nothing, just boo.
And what about after you started running?
Crazy.
Yeah?
Crazy. First was silence, then, like, this big build-up, like, while I was rapping, and then this big drop, and everyone just was just like, holy shit.
Machine Gun Kelly was the first white rapper to ever perform on the Apollo stage, and the first rapper in general to ever win at the theater.
I targeted, I got him. They said with my stardom, y'all would tear me down like sawdust. Competition callers, y'all in visitors parking. You paid for this event. I headline this like Marvin. Y'all and all of these rappers, they talk. People of them are stepping their jaw. Half of these rappers can talk about white snow through my soul in. But I never threw the game on it. I live in the summer in the New Orleans. On a big bang, take a millennium, somebody better go and let them start. Everybody know I'm that kid and they wanna keep me mad. Gotta take them through shades of gray, they shouldn't. Gotta keep on freezing, man. Gotta keep succeeding, man. Gotta put that shit in courtroom cleaning on the TV, man.
Luther Vandross. Like many others, Luther Vandross started his musical journey in a group called the Shades of Jade, that would even go on to perform on the Apollo stage. After performing as a solo artist at age 18, Luther would take on the Apollo stage during Amateur Night. Now, this may be hard to believe, but Luther sang his heart out on that stage 5 times and was booed off. In the long run, everyone who booed him got the luxury of eating crow for the next 36 years. Lyfe Jennings. After spending 10 years in prison and taking song requests from cannibalistic alcoholics with $50, 2 weeks fresh out the pen, Lyfe Jennings decided to try out the big time by taking his talent to the Apollo stage. At first glance, the way he looked and dressed in a puffer jacket with fur, silver chains, and a sturdy set of Timbs, people were going to judge. The crowd immediately began booing before he could even begin to sing. Life stated, "Thinking back on it, I was confident. I always try to pride myself on knowing why people do what they do, and I felt in that situation they thought I was a rapper. I already knew they were real hard on rappers, and they didn't accept me at that point. Now if they booed me after I get on and did my thing, then that's something different. But I was on a mission then. I was focused." He ended up wowing the audience with his vocals and acoustic guitar. After winning 4 times in a row and being paid to perform a 5th time, Life Jennings went on to sign a deal with Columbia Records. His debut album, Live 268 192, which was released the following year in August of 2004.
I done been broke. I done been talked about. Something awful done been lied on by so many folks. If anybody says that that's strong, they're lying. She crying is like taking your soul to the laundromat. It's like the feeling that you get when you see your grandmama smile. All the heavens open up and blessings rain down. Go on, child, and cry. Go on and cry, cry, cry.
Lil JJ. Lil JJ appeared on the Apollo at age 12 in the early 2000s doing stand-up. He left the crowd in stitches with his mature humor. This isn't exactly an amateur night performance, but it's a hell of an honorable mention.
Cry again, and I want y'all to say, "What's wrong, JJ?" All right, y'all got that? Kelly took my girlfriend. Man, I'm gonna start out by saying y'all got some beautiful women here. Beautiful women, especially you. You wanna be my babysitter? He nothing. You laughing? I'm serious. Better quit coming around me like that. You know I'm going through puberty.
Her, Gabby Wilson. During the end years of Showtime at the Apollo in 2007, her, then known as Gabby Wilson, appeared on the Apollo stage after her mother sent in a tape in hopes of her being on the kids segment. After being selected to audition, she didn't even have to sing a note. They wanted her to perform on the show. Gabby ended up flying to New York and had the entire audience clapping as she sang her rendition of Aretha Franklin's Freeway of Love. Bobby J. Thompson. At just 5 years old, Bobby appeared on the Apollo, giving the audience an energetic rendition of Bow Wow's What's My Name. It's truly a must-see.